Hi Virgos, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to your January reading. I hope all is well. I want to wish all of you guys an amazing, healthy, happy, loving, magical, amazing 2021. I hope this one will be a great one for all of you. So, just starting right in this, January energy, I felt really, something coming in and quite like an energy of like tough love. I don't know if you're giving someone tough love or you're giving it to yourself, but there's like a tough love energy coming towards you. Not necessarily of like, you're doing things the wrong way or you're supposed to do more. It's about how you approach things. They really want to make you aware and focus up on thinking positively, like focusing up on the positive, looking at other ways, looking at more brighter and lighter perspectives on a situation you might be dealing with at this time, or something you were dealing with in December maybe. So that's like an energy that's coming through, because I was meditating a little bit, because this energy for January, because it's still December. So, and that's something that really came through. They want you to redirect your focus, not necessarily because, like I said, you're doing anything wrong, but they want you to receive the blessings that come from the positive thinking in the month of January. It's a very powerful frequency for you to start the year off. So maybe there's certain things you want to release and you listen to this in December. So maybe use the full moon in Cancer to really release it. It's very powerful full moon, because Cancer is ruled by the moon, so it's like in its own home sign. It's a very powerful one. Just purge it out, let it go, set some new, energy for yourself. Maybe don't put too much pressure upon it has to look like this and it has to be like this, but it's like I am inviting in love into my energy. I want to release fear, and I want to release frustration, like really just an overall frequency of energy you want to let go. Write something down, burn it safely on the full moon, and integrate certain daily little things. Maybe you want to start journaling this month for like a couple weeks to really like see, okay, where's your headspace at. Maybe if some of you are thinking about really going with the flow with the moon, just start journaling how you feel on which moon, like how does it impact you. Maybe you want to work more with your moon sign in this month, things like that. I'm just keep getting. So I'm just gonna let that, give that to you guys, and I'm gonna start the reading. You have the Six of Swords starting off your month, exactly moving in from that rough water into calmer waters, moving in to a more soothing energy where things are more manageable, and just feeling like you're getting your stuff together slowly but surely, but definitely are moving forward. So a situation that might have really been on your mind or really been triggering for you is calming down. So much more calmer, peaceful energy in the month of January. Beautiful. You have the Knight of Cups, so you might actually resolve a issue with someone in your life. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio you might be dealing with, that's really offering its loving side, like almost sent from above. I'm hearing, I don't know, like sometimes we're guided really by the universe to really come together with a person again, so you can merge that energy and just heal the distorted energy basically between you and another person. But what I see is that they're offering you something. They're offering you maybe an open heart, or maybe they really just want to listen. You have a good conversation. They're coming in with an open energy and maybe even an apology, and that by itself is the reason why things are sort of smoothing out. Maybe you're in a better place in the month of January, and so you can offer again your fun side, your open, your spontaneous side, your really funny side, because you guys are really funny at times as well. Great humor. Not everybody gets to see that side, of course. It's only for the VIPs, just so you know. The Hierophant, beautiful. Three of Swords, Justice, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you are really dealing with a deepening of your skills. I'm hearing your set of skills, so that could be your healing energies basically, so your healing capabilities, abilities, talents, qualities. Basically, you know, you guys are natural healers. Sometimes you're, you know, just doing it naturally. Sometimes you really are making it your career, things like that. But I do feel that there's a deepening of your abilities, and it sometimes can come with like sort of an awakening moment or a reawakening. Sometimes, you know, we go deeper, and so you can have your body, you know, just responding to something, like all of a sudden you have an allergic reaction to something, and you don't really know what it is, but it's just your energy is you know, rising. And when your energy is rising, drink like a lot of water to neutralize the energy within your physical body. Sometimes it really has a hard time to just catching up with the new energy that it's, you know, connecting to. So that's an energy I'm do feeling. But I also see that if you have been dealing with a person that's just been hurting you or not treating you right, or, you know, taking you for granted, or things have happened in 2020 and you really are putting that to rest, you're healing, you're getting also maybe not even healing it with the person, because for some of you it really is a broken connection, no longer energetically connected, but there's still some healing left to do. I really feel that that's taking place also because you're seeing that that person got basically you know, what was coming for them. Like, not that you wished it upon a person, was like, you know, if you continuously show certain behavior, at one point you will get it back. It's just, you know, natural law of karma, basically. So that's something I'm feeling. I also see an energy where it might actually be really focused on, I'm hearing hoarding emotional energy. Because the thing is that every time when I look at the cards, it shows me something differently. All right, that's just what shows up in the reading. It's just the way things go. So I look at the image and something else pops up. For the first time, I'm really feeling this do you see the black blanket over that it's wearing? It never really spoke to me the way it is right now with your reading. So do you see that it's almost like hugged by darkness, shadow energy? Like it's wearing a cape, or it's like it's almost like wrapped around the person. It's not even really a cape, because it seems like it's just it's like, you know, that energy that can, like, for example, a snake that can just, you know, put itself around your body basically. Don't try that at home, just saying. But that's almost like how I feel with this energy. It's like you're holding on to something, and with that, certain low frequencies have a connection to you. Something is connected to you, and I feel a disconnection of a shadow side. And, you know, I'm not saying that's weird. Everyone has a shadow side. It's good. It's, you know, it's something we also need to bring in the balance, but it's something that we are meant to heal in this life. So, you know, maybe you really want to go deeper into that this year, and you can check out your South Node. Really look at certain things from your past life, basically, and how you're supposed to integrate the opposite sign of your South Node, which is your North Node. I feel like some of you have been really drained. Like something has really been taking up your energy. Maybe you are trying to really walk this pathway of healing, and you have to look at the shadow side. You have to do that shadow work, and you really are committed to do it. You're not, you know, you're not giving up on that. You really are committed to doing that work. And of course, that's a period of time. It's not going to stay around forever. It's definitely having this big payout. And you're not running away from really seeing you looking at the eye of the storm and really getting to the deeper parts of things, because you just want to go into the depth of things, understanding your own emotions on a better level, not, you know, just approaching it from your Virgo sun or your Virgo rising energy. Just really trying to go beyond that, you know, not limiting yourself in this situation or in this point in your life. You just want to have the full reach of the emotions, but also full reach of your potential on a spiritual basis. You see, you might actually get really intrigued by doing research on your own natal chart, maybe doing natal charts for other people, maybe, you know, starting those Reiki lessons and starting those sessions this year, and just really are feeling guided. And you have to go beyond your boundaries also with your own shadow side, if you integrate that and learn how to heal that, learn how to understand and learn from your own shadow side and get those downloads from that space, it's so powerful. And that's something I'm feeling with some of you. This might not resonate for all, but you know, it's just a message that I really have for a couple of Virgos, so I wanted to go there. Okay, let's see what else is coming. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone in the month of January, because it's a really good month to set some new goals and things like that. And also use your adventurous energy this coming first 3 months of the year to search, like just to tap into different waters, like just to visit places, just to try out different things, and then see at one point like, okay, this is really where I want to commit my energy to, because I do feel a commitment energy. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Wands with the Page of Wands. It shows you that don't be afraid to start over. Don't feel like being a beginner again, or starting fresh, starting over is a negative thing. You see, like, if you, again, here we come with the beginning of the reading, like, look at it from a positive point. There are so many positive sides to that. And if you allow yourself to never, you're never too young to start something, also really never too old to learn something new, and to get that energy. Because I feel for a long time something has been really heavy, the way you went about it was just so much, like almost like so much responsibility for maybe so many people. But I do see that new energy, the Page of Wands, and it's really positive. Exactly, the High Priestess. You're claiming your unique gifts, and you're sitting on a throne as the High Priestess. That's very powerful, Virgo. Regardless if it's something that just serves you or other people, in effect, like indirectly or directly, it is something that you're being guided to develop more. Yeah, exactly. The Wheel of Fortune. Powerful. With the Four of Swords. There you are. I told you, doing the shadow work, and now you have the Four of Swords. It is an energetic upgrade, but also that release energy. Like I said, once again, that full moon in Cancer can really be significant for you if you listen to this in December. If not, then just try and maybe set new intentions in the new moon energy in Capricorn in the month of January. But I really feel that you're doing the shadow work, you're doing the hardest work. Okay, that's the hardest work. The inner work is the hardest work. Completion, really, it's a moment where it's over. Then you have this new fresh energy coming in with the Page of Wands, with the High Priest. It really is an ending. You see the 10 of Wands, and then you have the first one, which is the Page of Wands, is the beginning. I'm also just feeling like letting go of expectations on how something should look, what something should be, who somebody should be. So I feel the High Priestess with the Wheel of Fortune. You're surrendering to the healing, to that journey, and whatever comes with that. Four of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. It's important to clean out the energy in your close circle. Okay, so basically what I feel with the home, you guys do have a lot of fourth house energy activation this next 6 months. So a lot of shifts and changes will happen around the home. You might actually move from one state to another, or from one place to another place. And it's important for you to call people out on their BS, okay? Because I feel you intuitively know when someone's lying, you intuitively know when someone is hiding things from you, and sometimes you're just not you know, bring it up because you don't want to distort the harmony in the home, and you're like, okay, whatever, you know, I'm just gonna let it go, and I don't want no drama right now. I just, you know, it doesn't even, you know, make any sense to have a conversation on that level with that person. So I'm not even gonna get there, I'm not even gonna go there. No, you're being guided to really claim the Queen of Swords energy to keep the home as healthy as possible. You see, and they're telling, like, listen, call them out on whatever they're tiptoeing around for. Okay, there's some hidden information around the home that needs to be called out. Because sometimes, you know, when we're in a, for example, when we're in a relationship, it's not for all, for some, you start off really good, and you know, you have good first months, maybe a really good first year, and then, you know, decide, oh, let's move in together. Okay, great idea, because we're so good together. And then things surely but surely starts to shift and start to change. You're like, okay, you know, it's just one night, or it's just this week, or it's just hard at work right now, and you're starting up making these little excuses and things in order for the harmony to just still be there. Well, someone is maybe emotionally checking out, or not 100% in it and committed to it the way that, you know, you used to be, or the person used to be, or the way that you need them to be. And at one point it becomes sort of a habit and a thing. And I really do feel that this energetic upgrades and this healing really redirects your focus on whatever you have just been allowed in your energy of, like, because your focus was elsewhere and you were just drained, or you were just not able to open up to really see what was going on. But you can see crystal clear by the end of January. You're like, oh, well, that's what it is. Okay, that's for some of you. Let me see what else. Ooh, that one was loud. Exactly. 8 of Cups. Ooh, yeah. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. Some of you are really deciding to just walk away from it. Walk away from it all. This is not for all my Virgos, I understand. But for some of you, it really is, I'm just going to embrace my single status. Goodbye. Have a nice laugh. Okay? That's an energy I'm feeling. You know? And it's just because you see it so crystal clear. Like, I have just been living in this illusion. Like, I've been constantly making up reasons and excuses for the person's behavior. Well, I am not being treated the way that I deserve. And now, you know, you see it very crystal clear. And you're using your Queen of Swords energy to just say, up until here, no further, right? Even fix your attitude, or fix your life, and stay, or just, you know, I'm just gonna leave if you cannot, you know, treat me with the respect that I deserve. I'm sorry, you know, there's a minimum, and you're really below that point right now. So fix your shit, okay? That's an energy I'm feeling, and it's good to set those healthy boundaries, regardless of how much love you have for a person. You cannot, you know, harm yourself or disconnect from your own self-love and worth and value in order to stay with a person, to diminish yourself on a low point. You're not doing that anymore. Maybe you weren't doing it, but you're not doing it anymore. And how I'm reading this as well is that you're getting out of your mind that you have to yeah, okay. I was just tuning in, I'm sorry. Like, you just have to make a decision right away. And if you are, that you sort of have to choose one pathway, like one option. And they're saying, like, you don't have to commit to just one thing. You can maybe, you know, put different things together. Use your creative energy. Use your ability to just combine things together and make it work together, make it fit together. And you can have, maybe it's really just having incomes from many different streams, you know, because you do have 10 house energy as well. So career, you might actually not working on just one career, one focus, but maybe it's just one brands, how do you put that, sorry, one field, and you have many different things you do in that field, you know. And then you actually start to feel really good, because a garden, okay, a garden doesn't have just one plant, like just one type of plant. You know, it's, even in this room I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different type of plants. They're all in this house. They're all house plants. They're all in this room. You know, they all exist as like house plants, but they're all different, right? But together they all work together. They're all bringing life into this room. And so I think that if you're allowing yourself to see your life as a garden, and you have many things you can nurture and many things that can work together and flow together, and it makes you actually feel really all-rounded, more balanced, more abundant, more happy, because different sides of you are stimulated, are, you know, being fulfilled and satisfied. And I think that's just really the balance of it all. It's like trying to focus or keep yourself in a situation that's just not natural to you, even though the side of you, maybe some of you, you know, your OCD side's really keeping you here because, you know, that's safe, or it's like what we went to school for, and, you know, we need to pay back the student loans and all of that. But another side of you just really wants to break free. And it already starts in the month of January. Like, I just want to break free from this one view, this one thing, one focus. It's not leaving any space for surprise elements. And some part of me likes it, but other part of me, you know, and really breaking down certain walls with trying to hold on to a vision that you had 10 years ago. Things are shifting, things are changing, and if they weren't, then there would be something wrong. You know, you can have a certain goal, you can have a certain, you know, way you want to walk, you know, but if the direction is trying to, if the road is trying to direct you another place, then think about actually taking that detour, because it might actually guide you to the thing that does make you happy and brings you that healing. So money looks good by the end of the month, as long as you are trying to not get too much in your head space about worrying about it. Exactly that. That's what I felt. It still needed to come out. That's you. Okay? You're crossing the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords. This is much needed home space, you know, alone time. Hermit mode. Really just recessing. Okay, what's going on within me? What am I feeling? What am I doing? What am I coping with? What am I ignoring? All right, you have the deck coming out, but one card that came up right, and that was Tree of Autumn. He's so cute. You have the miniature poodle dog. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions. Wow. Listening to your heart and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is the best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth out into the world. If that card couldn't resonate more, then I don't know what, okay? Like, these are 78 cards, and that's the card that came out. Like, really just soaks in the entire reading. I'm going to read it one more time. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions with an S, okay? Listening to your heart and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is the best fulfilled by allowing your talents, or we spoke about, and true self to shine forth out into the world. Go shine your light. Shine your light, Miss Hermit or Mr. Hermit. Wow, powerful. I've been on here for 24 minutes. Oh gosh, oh, I didn't even notice. All right, the 2021 yearly reading is already up. I'll link it down here below. You can also just find it on my channel if you go to videos. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you some clarity, some guidance. I know my speech isn't the best right now at this moment. It's quite late, but I still wanted to get the reading done, and you know, I'm sorry. I'll be back. I need a break, okay? I need some holidays, and I will be back. I love you, Virgo. Thank you so much for your support, your love, your just your presence in 2020 on my channel. I really truly appreciate you guys, and I hope you follow me on this journey in 2021. Bye, Virgo. I love you. Go get them. Shine your true light, okay? Don't dim anything to fit in. They're lucky to have you around, as they should know by now. Okay?